the perfect storm, perfect storm. Cause what you might.
It's not going.
Okay, sorry guys. Alright guys. So I'm gonna first fix this lighting for you guys. I know I'm probably looking right up right now. Okay guys, so I just got back from school. It's around 4 o'clock. I usually get back earlier than this. I'm supposed to come back here at like 2:30. But one, I've been here a little bit cooking, and I'll tell you guys what I'm cooking. One, I'm making some corn, and two, I'm making some pepperoni bread. I actually have a recipe on this. I just haven't ever done it. And I've made this once before, but I just don't make it a lot because it is really, really something that's a treat for yourself. It's not something that you should have all the time because it's very heavy. It has cheese, pepperoni, seasonings, dough. It's a yeast dough, so of course it's not going to be really good for you, but it does taste good. So I'm going to show you guys what it is, or at least what it looks like. No, move back. Okay. That's what it looks like. Big roll. And you pretty much just put it in the oven with your stuff inside of it. And sprinkle it with some seasonings. You roll it up and you put it in the oven. And if you guys would like, I will do a recipe on it soon. Very, very soon. But yeah, I'm not really doing much right now. I'm literally just like looking at my refrigerator like I always do. Looking at things I can make. Okay, so while my stuff is cooking, my sister's cooking in the kitchen, I'm going to get the mail because she has the mail in her mailbox and my dad doesn't like when it stays out. So, go get it. Move this over. This is so difficult to get. Ah, I dropped it off. What the heck is this girl? Stop it! Okay, I got it off. I didn't even ring the bell! She's crazy. Let me see. Okay, got something from... What is this? Heather's. I don't know what that is. If you guys know what Heather's is, tell me, but I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Ah! Keep dropping this thing. And this is from the hospital, from my grandmother. Okay, that's pretty much all now. Yeah, I just had to go get it out and put it on the radio so when my dad gets back, he can just go and pick it up. Sorry, I guess looking for it. Are you done? Nicole! What? I thought I told you to take yours out. What are you talking about? Oh, can you put the glass? Why would I put more corn here? But I thought you put yours back in. You really just don't, ooh. Watch him night, watch him night. It's doing that. But I came into the kitchen last, I think it was 2 nights ago, and I went to take a cup to get some juice. Guess what I saw? So, I'm going to respond to your comment. One of you asked me, I'm lying about this, so one of you asked me if I could do a separate video using my stand mixer. I'm going to break the news to you guys. My stand mixer is broken. And, okay, I'm going to just tell you guys this flat out straight. If you guys want a stand mixer that's going to be good for really light jobs, not making a lot of things that are going to be just going to make me making really large quantities, get that stand mixer, trust me. If you're like a home cooking mom, you're not really just cooking to go on YouTube or things like that, you're just cooking for the sake of cooking, get that stand mixer. My dad said that he will try his best to get me the KitchenAid Classic, and if he does, I'm going to be very excited. I will do a pizza dough video. I was originally going to do a pizza dough video, but it broke because I was making a very large quantity of something, and it just didn't, like, it just broke, basically. My dad tries to fix it, and he can't. And since it was made in China, you can't exactly go and replace the piece. It's very difficult to. So he said he's just going to try and get me another one, and he's most likely going to get me the KitchenAid Classic in Onyx Black. So yeah, that's the one he's gonna do. No, I know the two colors that it comes in. White and onyx black. So, yeah. So I apologize. I'm sorry to break the news to you guys, and I was extremely happy when I had it, and I had it for about a year. So if you're going to be using your thing very often and making very large batch things, I would not recommend getting it because it's just not going to suit you well. You're not going to have it for a long time. I use my stand mixer a lot. Ask my sister. I use it a very large amount of time, right, Nicole? Yes? Yeah. So I need one that's going to be very heavy duty. It's going to be able to work with like my cooking type. So yeah. So I'm just going to break to you guys. If you guys are not, if you're a stay-at-home mom, you're just cooking for the sake of cooking for yourself, like to eat, then go ahead and get that mixer. But if you're not, then I would not recommend it.
She was left on the floor.
I know, I was mad at you. So I threw him over there.
You know how I feel about that.
I know, that's why I did that. So, weirdo. Okay. So in about, okay, you see this time when it says 4:35, maybe around 4:32. My piece of pepperoni bread should be ready, and I'm gonna be so excited to go and slice into it and eat it. Oh my gosh, guys! If you saw my kitchen right now, it's like full of smoke. Not like my thing burned, but since there was flour on the baking dish, or the baking sheet, it like once it's into the oven for a really long time, starts to get crispy, I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god. How happy would you be to serve this to somebody? Isn't this awesome? It is. Oh, look. Oh, I can't wait, but it's extremely hot, so I'm not gonna eat it now. Nicole. It's ready. Yo, look how smoky the kitchen is.
Why did you smell it?
That's what I smelled, because I was in our room and I was like,
Woo! It's big.
Duh. She was in her room. Exactly. I'm gonna bring it into her room. Yes. It only needs 30 minutes. Exactly.
Cut it in half?
Not yet. It's hot. And you have corn all over you.
I know I do.
Chelo. Mira. Aquí. Oh, no, it's the Chelo, mira. Okay, so I'm gonna let my pepperoni bread probably cook for about 5-10 minutes because I don't want to go and dive into it, and it's extremely hot and I burn my mouth from it. I do want to.
That's you.
Huh? No, Shayla gave this to me. Actually, no, she didn't give it to me. I just took them from her. She knows that to me because she saw me take them. Okay, for now, I know this is not big enough, but just for now, I'm just going to place it on here so I can move this pan out of the way and find something to put on this. But this bread is so delicate, I don't want to go and mess it up. So I'm going to stop recording, but maybe I can just adjust the camera to be facing. Okay. Can you guys see that? Okay. I'm going to do, bring this over here. See, I know that if I try and pick it up and put it on this, it's probably going to break. Hot! Because the pan, this thing stays so hot. Okay, yeah. This is going to be difficult. Let me slice it first. Oh, I gotta see this. And one of the best things, I think, in my opinion, about making pepperoni bread is how the cheese just melts all through it. And it looks delicious. Here, let me cut some for you guys to see. One second. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? I'm just going to put this down here for a minute. Okay, I know this is not the proper way to cut it, but right now, who cares about proper? Just trying to get some. my grill back. I'm gonna put this on a little platter and bring it into my room so I can eat it. 'Cause trust me, eating this is gonna be like heaven. And I know I say that a lot, oh, that this is like heaven, but really, when I say something's like heaven, it's like, if it didn't taste good or it was like okay, I would say it's okay. But as I always say, and you can even see it on my website, as I always say, the real test in food is how it tastes. If it doesn't taste good, then there's no reason to say that it looks good, because nobody's gonna want to eat something that doesn't taste good. So I'm just gonna cut this, store it in the refrigerator, because this thing can be stored in the refrigerator. And there will be a recipe up on it soon on my website. I'm trying to cut it with one hand. Ah, look at this. It looks like a cinnamon roll, but savory. Look at that. Ah, I have all of this. I'm gonna put it all onto this. I'm gonna pop it right into the refrigerator. Isn't that delicious? And that's gonna be my piece. See it? The little pepperoni. And one of the things about pepperoni is that it has so much pepperoni, so much cheese, and there's so much deliciousness. It's gonna be all up in my mouth. And if you guys know who says that, then thumbs up to you. If you don't, then I probably just look like an idiot right now. So I'm just trying to move something so I can put this into the refrigerator. Because I'm going to save this and I'm going to eat it throughout the rest of the week and just throughout time. Right. I'm going to go clean up the pan. But I just have a little slice here that I'm going to eat. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. It is so the cheese just melts in your mouth. The bread is so crispy and that pizza seasoning just complements it so much. Oh, hot. Hot, hot. My dad's about to go to Florida. Before he goes, I'm giving him some of this. He's gonna enjoy it. Because he's going to our house in Florida to work, as he always does. Yeah, we have this house in New York and we have a house in Florida, so he's going to the house in Florida. Oh my god. That is heaven. Heaven in bread, pizza, bread, pepperoni, cheese, and pizza seasoning. And I am going to do, I'm going to be doing a pizza dough, a separate pizza dough recipe soon for you guys. So. Okay, so I'm having another piece of my homemade pepperoni bread. Doesn't it? Ow, it's hot. Doesn't it look so delicious? Look how flaky it is. Look. Let me see if it'll show. See that cheese? Or that pepperoni? You have to just be here. I want you guys to like captivate this deliciousness. I don't know. I can't show you guys this. Hot. And I wouldn't change anything about the recipe. It's so delicious. But I'm not saying, no, I'm saying like for me, like if I want to make this again, I'm not going to change the recipe about anything, like edit it. Because that's what I do. I test out a recipe before I film it and do the recipe and film it. So I'm not changing anything. It came out amazingly. Not saying I've never made it before, but I didn't actually like write down the recipe for it. But guys, it's amazing. So my dad wants me to like go outside for him in like 25 minutes. He says he has something. I'll find for me. Oh my god, guys. Guys. Okay. Guess what I just got? And when I show you guys the pamphlet, you're gonna exactly know. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be mad at me because of the mixer that I got a long time ago. But as I said earlier in this video, if I'm a person, I cook a lot of stuff and I make a lot of heavy doughs. So I can't have something that's going to be very weak doing it. Yes, it is a very powerful mixer. Don't get me wrong about that. But if you're making a lot of batches of things and you need something that's big, I would say that that's not something that would be for me or for you. Get something that's, if you're a basic mom or just somebody in the kitchen that's just cooking and stuff like that, go and get that. But I'm on YouTube. I cook so much all the time. I need something that's going to be really strong. So, guess what I got? Do you want to see it? It's my new KitchenAid! Dun dun dun! Dun dun dun! Isn't it awesome?
What are you looking for in a woman?
Isn't it so awesome?
Your mother certainly had something special.
So I just took off the
Illegal
balloon whisk, and I'll tell you guys what it comes with. This will be kind of like my unboxing video. I literally just got it, and I just went to the store and bought one. So this is the KitchenAid Classic in white, of course. And I love this because, one, there's so many attachments that come with it. Two, it's just such a powerful mixer, and I just think it's amazing. So
Next question.
I'm just going to
Tell us about yourself.
step the camera. Let me see.
I know a lot about charts.
Here.
Let me stop you right there.
Climb down on this. I'm gonna put the light up on this. So I'm hoping you guys can see me well. Okay, so this is the mixer, and you just undo the little latch here, and it comes up. It's very heavy duty damn mixer. And then, so I'm learning this how you take off the attachments. So basically what you do is you take it, you push them up, and they pretty much come off like that. So it comes with 3 basic attachments, like all your other basic mixers. It comes with your balloon whisk that a lot of people say is extremely good for whippings. Your flannel attachment, which is pretty much your flat panel attachment, which you use for basic things like cupcakes, cakes, batters, basic things like that. So it comes with this, and then it comes with what I was actually most looking forward to is your dough hook. This is your traditional dough hook. It's very good for making doughs and things like that, and I will do a video soon showing you guys everything about it. So right now I'm just going to put on the balloon whisk, because that's pretty much what it comes with when it goes when you buy it. It pretty much comes with the balloon whisk put in. So what I basically do how I store these, I take them and I pretty much put them inside the bowl, and I just close it. Wait, let me fix it. I don't want to break anything. Oh yeah, and I'll just tell you guys, look, it's a 250 watt motor. It's the classic KitchenAid. Yeah, and it comes with a 4.5 quart bowl, so it's gonna be extremely good for when I pass these. What?
Can you please stop?
What? So I'm going to take this, and this is not going in the kitchen. It's going right inside my room, because I'm not leaving it in the kitchen where people are going to destroy it, break it, and everything like that. So I know exactly where I'm putting it, and I'll show you guys it in a minute. So I'll show you guys exactly where I'm going to put it, so that you guys know pretty much where my mixer goes every time I use it. I don't really need this book, because I don't really I won't really use it, but I'll keep it. Whatever. So this is just the stuff that it comes with, which I'll put away. So when you come into my room, this is the door. You walk straight, and I have my printer here. So now what I have right in the middle is my stand mixer. And one of the things I love is it is so heavy, because it's such a heavy duty motor compared to my other mixer, and I'm not throwing it out yet. Still figuring out what I'm going to do with it yet. I don't know. I'm gonna ask my dad if he knows what I should do with it. Here, let's go ask him. Let's go. So what he said was that he's going to keep, he wants me to keep mine just away how I have it. And then whenever he gets a chance, he's gonna do his best to try and fix it. So I have 2 stand mixers, which I actually wanted. One for just regular things and one for when I'm doing cooking with Angel. So he's really hungry. So I'm gonna take some of my pepperoni bread, just still looking fabulous, and some of the spaghetti that my stepmom made. I'm gonna put it in a dish for him so that he can have something to eat. I'm just cutting it. Here, I'll give him the smaller half. My dad is a very big man, but I don't want him to eat too much. And he's gonna have spaghetti with it, so I don't want to overload him with food. So now the last thing I really need is flour. So I'm gonna see if I can ask my stepmom that over the time that my dad is gone, if I can get some flour to use on Saturday. And yes, filming day is now back up. I have my stand mixer to do my with, so it's back up. It's going to happen now. So she got 2 things. She got this, if you don't know what it is, the perfect pancake maker. Which is pretty much so that you don't have to do any work when you're making pancakes. You just go take it, put it in the batter, let it cook for one side, do the other side, and you flip it over, and pretty much that's it. So it just makes it a lot easier if you're not cut out for doing all the work for making pancakes. And then you just come up with a pretty much perfect pancake. So that's why it's called the perfect pancake maker. So just warming up some food for my dad, because he's been working pretty much all day and he's hungry. So I'll show you guys some of the things that we got. We got some strawberries, as you guys can see here. So I'm going to put away in a minute. And there's just a box, a heavy box. And we got some pineapples, which this actually doesn't go in the refrigerator. It goes right inside, right outside where we have all the rest of the things that don't have to go in the refrigerator, basically. So I'm gonna take this really heavy box. I'm gonna put it where I told you guys. Sorry, Daddy. It's a really heavy box and I had to drop it. So, I'm gonna take my strawberries and find a place in the refrigerator for them to go. Gonna be difficult. I'm gonna move a lot of this stuff. Where's my bag? The heck, people, don't touch my stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna take this stuff, just find a place in the refrigerator. So I just have the top empty, and I can use it for the strawberry again. And I don't have to like keep them out. If I keep them out, you all know they're gonna go bad. Yeah, just the fact my strawberries go bad like that. What the heck is this? Tortillas. Okay. Somebody in my house got tortillas. Don't know why. But whatever. Whatever. So, I know a lot of you guys are going to be mad at me because I'm like, oh, I told you guys not to get the KitchenAid and get this one. And I did say, don't get the KitchenAid. Get that one. The Hamilton Beach stand mixer that I had, it is extremely powerful, extremely great for people that are cooking. And I recommend it to anybody. But, this is the down part. If you're going to need it for really heavy things and you're going to be using it for really great amount of things, like, when I say great, like, I mean large, you are not going to be able to get it out of there because it's going to start to stop. Nah. So I am keeping it. I'm not throwing it out, of course. I paid $100 for now. I'm not throwing it out. So, and I'm going to try and fix it with my dad. And hopefully have 2 stand mixers in my house. And no, they're not going to. I know you guys probably think I'm being stingy because I'm hitting them both myself. Trust me. if I give it to them, they will, seriously, that thing will have to go in the garbage so quickly, and there's gonna be pretty much no reason to have it. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna keep it for a minute so I can put these away. So, he's having some spaghetti and some pepperoni bread. He wanted it, not me. So, it looks kind of crazy. That's why I tell you. And he wants some water, so just getting a cup of water for him. And yeah, it is so cold outside. It started snowing again. I know. Can't see. If you live in a New York area, you know what it's like right now. Cold, cold, cold snow. But I can see it's not going to stick. It's just too light to really stick to the ground. So I know that's one of the reasons I know it's not going to build up into a lot. So it's not really that big of a deal. But yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna just stop vlogging for a minute because I can't hold all these things with and the camera, so I'll be back when I'm pretty much done bringing my dad's stuff. Okay, so my dad gave me $5, and there's a reason my dad gave it to me. I need some flour for the house for Saturday, so he gave me $5 since he's not going to be here when I get back from school, because he's leaving at around 1 o'clock and I don't get out till 20. So yeah. So pretty much right after school, after I come home and take off my stuff and unload, I'm going to go to the supermarket and get 2 things. 1, flour. 2, if I can, some cream cheese. I'm still not telling you guys the recipes I'm doing, because if I would, it'd be a spoiler. But yeah, it's like I gotta breathe. Okay, so I pretty much have everything. All my recipes are written down right here. And yes, this is not the final copy. This is just a scrap copy of like what's the ingredients, how I make it, and pretty much like that. Because I told you guys to go through a whole process of recipe writing, testing out recipes, and then filming recipes, and then editing, blah 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 blah. Goes on, goes on, goes on. So in the meantime, I'm looking for something in the refrigerator. Okay, so pretty much that's it for today. Like, I'm having a little bit of pineapple. I'm gonna do my homework, and I'm pretty much going to sleep. So, yeah, so I'm so excited about my new KitchenAid. It's going to be good to use quite a bit. Trust me on that. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, adios. Mwah.